Hi, I'm Ishiguro, and I'm talking about our study on adjustments of executive function. In the multi-source interference task, participants report one number that is different from the other two numbers or an audible by button press. In these example trials, participants report ones. Reporting one is more difficult for the interference trial than for the control trial due to the Simon effect and the flanker effect. Performing such a task requires executive function. In the current study, we support the temporal regularity as a possible factor affecting adjustments of executive function. Specifically, we aim to explore whether and how control schedule learning is possible by manipulating temporal regularity of conflict detection and need for control. We used the multi-source interference task online. In a blog, we presented 4 control trials and 1 interference trial. We manipulated the presentation position of interference trials according to 4 groups. For the control group, the presentation position of interference trials was pseudo-randomized. By contrast, for 3 experimental groups, the presentation position of interference trials was fixed at position 2, 3, or 4 in a block. Results showed accuracy for the experimental groups was higher than that for the control group. In other words, the temporal regularities effect was evident in accuracy. However, the temporal regularities effect was not observed in the reaction time data. After the task, we asked participants about the subjective frequency of interference trials. As the graph shows, participants were aware of the presentation position of interference trials, but they also reported don't know responses. So a subset of participants was accurately aware of the presentation position of interference trials. The temporal regularities effect on accuracy suggests control schedule learning supports executive function. Methodologically speaking, the current study's manipulation would also offer a new window into adjustments of executive function that are modulated by temporal regularity. Thank you for listening.